I used to feel super, super guilty about playing games, any kind of game. But I like video games. I don't mind tabletop. Tabletop's good too. I like cards. Okay, fine. I used to feel really guilty about that. And I knew I was forgiven, right? It wasn't a matter of like, oh, I'm not going to be saved because I played Mario Brothers, right? It was more like I'm wasting my time. I could be doing something better, right? And the guilt was on that. And about that, not about that. As I was having this thought one day, and I don't know, I was sitting down and resting. I should feel bad about that too. Better get back to work. Protestant work ethic, right? That's godless. I was sitting down and resting. I was watching my 2 year old, who's now my 14-year-old, my oldest. I was watching her, and she was on the floor. And there was one of these puzzles in front of her that is like for 2 year olds, right? So, like, it's got like 10 pieces and they're cut out wood pieces that go into this thing, but they have a shape. It's like a dog and a cat and a frog, right? And they have little tiny buttons on them that you can pick them up and put them down, make it super easy, right? And I was watching this 3 year old, she had to be two, play with this piece of wood, this puzzle. It's a puzzle. Okay, hold that thought. And then she didn't do what I would ever do, at least now. Which now, what would I do? I would take all the pieces, I would put them in, I completed the puzzle. I need a tougher puzzle. That would be what I would do. Nope. She had all the pieces out, and she had one piece in her hand. And she took that one piece and she put it into the right spot, and it took her a second and went in. She didn't let go. She took it back out and put it in the pile. Let go. Then she picked it up, put it back in the spot, didn't let go. Pulled it back out. She did this like 10 times. I got tired of watching. Same piece over and over again. She did not think she was practicing hand motor coordination. She didn't think that. She was playing. She was playing with a puzzle. And yet, in her play with a puzzle, God had established the created order to prepare her for life, to use the gifts she had to their fullest extent at the moment they were in, to hone them in order to use them again later in other ways. Same girl today. I watched that kid draw. Same hand. Marvelous. And at that moment, I thought, okay, so if a child's play is always able to prepare them for a life of love and service to the neighbor, in spite of their sinful condition, which you want to talk about selfish. You think you're selfish. You look at a 2 year old. Yeah. Well, then why is it wrong to see that within our vocations as Christians, there are elements of rest, relaxation, leisure, and fun, play, puzzles, which prepare us also, hone our skills, continue to keep us sharp and using the various loves and gifts that we've been given by God in the created order in such a way that they stay able to be used later. And so for me, I was able to say, oh, so the reason I want to play not Mario Brothers so much as, say, Fallout 4, is because I like puzzles. Because they're hard and they challenge your mind and they make you think and they give you a little bit of an excitement when they're completed and you can continue on, right? And try harder and all this stuff. Which is exactly what I then go and do the rest of the week in real life. Exactly the same thing. Only I can't win that one. I can win the game.